What's up, guys? Back again, doing the Scuf versus Sabertooth overview review thing. My thoughts. Now, there isn't going to be any bias in this video. I'm obviously not sponsored by either company. If anything, I'll be a Razer fanboy, but you're going to find out my thoughts anyway. So we'll start with the Scuf, and I'll go over what I like about the Scuf more than what I like about the Sabertooth, and then I'll finish up and give my last thoughts. I'm going to go into a decent amount of detail. But not like tons. So first of all, about the Scuf, I really like the domed PS3 triggers, analog sticks. Really nice. Much better than the regular Xbox, which is on the Sabertooth. Although the regular Xbox on the Sabertooth are different to the one on the Xbox controller that I have. So they are a little bit better than the regular Xbox controller, but I have to say that the PS3 sticks are definitely better. The second thing I like about the Scuf is the customization that you can get. Now, obviously, I'm a little bit of an optic fanboy, so I went for the optic Scuf. Whereas with the Sabertooth, you don't get any customization at all. It's just one controller that's made like that. I think actually you can get like a Battlefield Sabertooth, but I don't know why you would do that. So yeah, that's basically it. The other things I like about the Scuf more is the trigger stops that you have on the side. In my Sabertooth overview, I said that the trigger stops weren't they didn't need trigger stops because it was like the triggers on these ones are shortened. But from what I experienced, that's not actually true. Trigger stops do help a lot compared to having not having them at all. Okay, so moving on to the back and the pedals on these. First of all, if you have a look at the back, the little holes aren't filled in like they are on the Sabertooth. So that's one thing I dislike, and the other thing is the pedals are quite nice. Now, these pedals, for me, personally, these pedals are better because you don't have to move them as much. Basically, that's the only reason. The only thing is that I dislike is the placing of these. If they were more like in, it'd be better because my fingers seem to go over here, and I have to hold the controller a little bit strangely to actually hit these. The other thing I would say about the Scuf is it's lighter than the Sabertooth, so that might be something you want to take into consideration when you're buying it, is whether you like light or heavy controllers. If you like light, then go with the Scuf. The other thing is the wire, as I mentioned before, isn't as nice as the detachable wire, and it's not braided like the Sabertooth. So moving on to the Sabertooth, what I like here is I really like the D-pad. It's much better than the Scuf's. These buttons are even better, and so are these. These are miles better. I've already showed that, but if you can hear that, it's 10 times better than the regular Xbox, which is over here on the Scuf. The other thing is, which is the major thing for most people, is that you can actually program the Razer's buttons yourself, whereas this one comes pre-programmed and you can't change it unless you send it back, and not many people are going to send it back. So I definitely, if you like customization in that sense, you want to go for this one. So the other thing I like is obviously the cable is 10 times better than the Scuf's. And the build quality is really nice from Razer. I really like it, and it's like a different shape. You can see those, like, if you have a look on this, it's just a regular flat surface, but here there's more sharp edges, which feels a lot nicer in my hand personally, but it's heavier, so I like the Scuf better again. Also, the feel of this is kind of more grippy than this. This was really grippy out of the box, but after even a day's use, it got pretty slippery actually. Like, my finger doesn't, I have to really push it to get it off there, but with this it just kind of falls straight off. So moving on to the back, you get these kind of rockers here instead of like push pedals, and they feel nicer like in your hand. Your fingers lie on them much better, but I would definitely say that the Scuf is a better pedal for me. I've never actually used upwards on this, it's just too awkward. You only really ever hit it down, so that's something to take into consideration as well. The other thing is these are filled in, these back panels, or like circles here, so they're really nice. So I must say that the Scuf, the one reason I didn't order the Scuf in the first place was because I was told it was going to take about 2 weeks to ship. Now I ordered it, and the day after it said it was going to be shipped, and then a day or two after that it was at my house. So it only took 3 or 4 days to actually get the controller. So I'll just switch them both over so you can have a look at the back of both and see which one you guys like. So yeah, customization. kind of wins on this one, but like internal customization wins on the Sabertooth. So overall, which one I like best and which one's been working better for me is definitely the Scuf. Now I'm not pro player or anything. I'm just starting to get decent at the game, but I'll definitely go for the Scuf over the Razer Sabertooth. The other thing is, the Scuf is like 130, 140 pounds, and the Sabertooth is only 70. So it all depends. I would say if you're on a budget, definitely Sabertooth wins 100%. No budget, then definitely get a Scuf, guys. So hope this has been helpful, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a like, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.